The Turkish Red Crescent assists migrants in Afghanistan. Turkey's largest humanitarian group, the Turkish Red Crescent Society, has donated food support to 500 Afghan families residing in the northern province of Bokh. The beneficiaries, who are migrants due to economic and safety challenges, receive such essential food items as beans, rice, sugar, oil, salt, green tea, and biscuits. Since 1868, the organisation has helped improve social well-being, healthcare and food security, as well as shelter and protection, among other vital issues, in 137 nations. We are so grateful, Turkish Red Crescent Society, for your timely and compassionate assistance to our Afghan brothers and sisters. May the faithful people of Afghanistan thrive in peace, security and prosperity in Allah's compassion.
Splitting of polar vortex explains extreme winter in Northern Hemisphere. Recently, an unusual and strong warming occurred high in the atmosphere above the Arctic, with temperatures surging by 30 degrees Celsius between late December of last year and early January this year. This sudden stratospheric warming caused the polar vortex, a pattern of cold winds that normally spins over the Arctic region, to be split into two vortices. The resulting altered jet streams then allowed the cold air to be carried southwards, bringing icy weather and snowstorms across North America, Europe, and even parts of the Middle East. The United States in particular suffered dozens of fatalities, along with power outages affecting millions. Our appreciation, scientists, for monitoring and sharing your knowledge with us. May we cultivate a vegan lifestyle that promotes benign conditions for the protection of all life on our planet in God's grace.
Scientists explore methods to create wood in a lab. Research by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in the United States has determined that wooden objects such as furniture could be grown in a lab from plant cells in a similar way to lab-grown meat. The process would use the cells of a flowering plant called the zinnia, which would then be made into a solid material by utilizing plant hormones. Furniture could theoretically be produced in one piece without the need for screws or nails. This would also help to curb deforestation. Such a fascinating idea, researchers from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. To safeguard the environment, in celestial wisdom, may such technology soon be developed for the world's forests and their inhabitants to thrive in peace and good health.
Fossils found may be of the largest ever land animal. Paleontologists from Argentina and Spain have discovered in southern Argentina what may have been the largest dinosaur to date to ever roam the earth, belonging to the Titanosaur species that had long necks and walked on four legs. The new dinosaur may exceed the size and weight of the Argentinosaurus, a previously found individual measuring about 36.5 meters long and weighing 100 metric tons. The 24 vertebrae of the tail that were unearthed so far indicates the Titanosaur's enormous size, while further digging of the leg bones will reveal how much she weighed. These dinosaurs were also herbivores, thus sustaining their massive bodies purely from plants. What an exciting discovery, paleontologists! The story of the great Titanosaur leaves us in awe of divine creation and also reminds us that the biggest and strongest earthlings have been vegan.
Caring Man gives away self-made face masks. Darden Pops McLaughlin, a 74-year young man from Dallas, Texas, in the United States, has sewn and left well over 2,400 face masks in his front yard for people to freely take. At the onset of the pandemic last spring, Mr. McLaughlin decided to help others and watch YouTube videos to learn mask making using pipe cleaners and sheets that neighbours donated. Assembled on an embroidery machine, the carefully crafted masks are then enclosed in plastic sandwich bags and placed on a metal tree that the skillful gentleman had welded. Mr. McLaughlin hopes his endeavour will remind others to love one another, saying, "We want people to remember their neighbours. That's what you're doing it for other people, not for yourselves. Your kindness warms our hearts, Mr. Darren Pops McLaughlin. God bless you. In heaven's radiance, may your altruistic spirit spread out far and wide.
Indian professor awarded for developing plant-based egg substitutes. Dr. Kavya Dashora of the Institute of Technology, Delhi in India has won the United Nations Development Program Accelerator Lab India contest for creating a lentil-based vegan egg with taste, texture, and nutritional content closely mimicking a chicken egg. This delicacy is gluten-free and has zero cholesterol. Dr. Dashora received a $5,000 award for her innovation that is aligned with the UN Sustainable Development Goals, focusing on improving global health and well-being, as well as reaching food security for all. Her research team is also working to develop plant-based meat and fish alternatives. Congratulations, Dr. Dashora, for your ingenious success. May the divine guide your future endeavors in helping create a compassionate vegan world.
Sniffer dogs help identify coronavirus. The University of Veterinary Medicine Hanover, Germany, has been coaching sniffer dogs, including 3-year-old Belgian Shepherd Filou and 1-year-old Cocker Spaniel Joe Cocker, to detect people with COVID-19. The talented canines have had an amazing 94% accuracy rate. With their acute sense of smell, the dogs identify the signature odour from the virus-infected human cells, including those of people who are asymptomatic. COVID-19 sniffer dogs have already been working at airports in Helsinki, Finland, Santiago, Chile, and Dubai, United Arab Emirates, as well as at sports events in Miami, United States. A big thank you, amazing canines and University of Veterinary Medicine, Hanover, in the care of the Providence. May our loving dog friends always be respected and cherished as they continue to bless us with their impressive life-saving abilities.